In this video, we'll go through a stoichiometry problem which deals with limiting reactant. Let's begin. Zinc reacts with HCl to produce hydrogen gas and zinc chloride. Identify the limiting reactant for each of the following situations. 14 atoms of zinc and 10 molecules of HCl. 3 moles of zinc and 4 moles of HCl. 42 grams of zinc and 58 grams of HCl. Before we start, what are the limiting reactants? What does it mean? It means that any element which is consumed first, whichever runs out first, is the limiting reactant. So let's start by writing a balanced chemical equation. Zinc plus HCl gives us hydrogen gas, and while zinc is +2, then chlorine is -1 charge. So if you combine them, it should be zinc 1 and Cl2. So Cl2, we just have to balance the equation now. Everything looks good except there are 2 chlorides, so we can put 2 here. That should balance everything out. Everything else should be 1. Okay, so let's begin with the first part, A. So there are 14 atoms for zinc. Let's write zinc 14 and versus HCl 10. Let me reduce the thickness for this. Okay, so the coefficient here is 1 and 2 right here. So if we divide it by the molar coefficient, we get 14 versus 10 divided by 2 is 5. So in part A, this is the limiting reactant. The other one is obviously the excess reactant. So this will run out first, the limiting reactant. Okay, so let's try B. Let's erase that. So it says 3 moles of zinc and 4 moles of HCl. So 3 for zinc versus 4 for HCl. The molar coefficient again 1 and 2. We get 3 versus 4 divided by 2 is 2. Again, this is HCl is a limiting reactant, because if we write a chart, let's say 1 zinc mole reacts with 2 HCl, 2 zinc reacts with 4, and then 4 sorry, 3, let me correct that, 3 zinc, we should get 6, right? What are we getting? We are getting 2 because of the coefficient. That's why. We should be getting 6, but we are not. So that means HCl is the limiting reactant. So let's try part C. So in part C, 42 grams of zinc and 58 grams of HCl. So the mass is it's given in grams. So 42 grams of zinc versus 58 grams of HCl. We're gonna convert grams to moles. So convert grams to moles. So zinc, 42 grams divided by the atomic mass, which is 65.39. You can check that from the periodic table. And for HCl is 58 grams HCl. Atomic mass for this is 36.458. Well, all combined, the molecular mass. H and then chlorine added. So if we divide them versus, right, what do we get? We get 0.6423 moles. And over here we get 1.5908 moles. So again, the molar coefficient 1 and 2. So moles per coefficient. So if we divide this by 1, divide this by 2, we should get moles per coefficient. This would be exactly the same. However, this one we get 0.7954 moles per coefficient. So that means in this scenario, zinc is a limiting reactant. This will run out first. Thank you.